welcome. The War Chief of Light is live with yet another epic night in gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's PBE, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peeps. Bear with me, that phone's on and it should not be. Problem solved. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, welcome. Tonight, as expected, she's gonna get a little nerdy, and that's okay because, well, it is. I'm kidding. So, what happened since we last were together? Well, I can't stop playing because this game. That's all I got to say is this game. It is fantastic. I kept playing into Heavensward. I met up with Ysayle and got her name, and we're now calling her by her name, which is nice. We learned more about her story. We defeated the the bug guy with the 4 swords, which he slaps. He's wow. Hello, Alatur, how are you? So it's like, that boss sucked. That boss took us probably 6 times as a group to get down. So we did that. We met up with the Moogles, which, oh my god, Moogles. Like, Moogles. They are the most adorable thing in the existence of adorable things. So I was like all tickled pink over that. And then we met the Elder Dragon, who changed the way we viewed what actually happened to everything. So we had no idea what happened in Dravania versus Ishgard thousands of years ago. Now we know. So Mr. Dragoon Dude decided upon himself that he wants to intervene with Nidhogg, and that's where we're at. We are looking for Nidhogg's lair. So we met the Elder Dragon. We're now looking for Nidhogg with badass Dragoon Dude. Estinian is his name. Estien. He's got a super French name, so it's just a matter of me figuring it out. Let me see him again. All right, let's get my chocobo. Oh wait, shit, we're not going anywhere. Here I am in my Lancer stuff where it's like, I'm level 30. Yeah, this wouldn't go over very well now, would it? Which I became a Dragoon. Yay! That's where my husband's at in the story. There we go. So there's my girl. Which, the Moogles gives out the prettiest gear ever. I'm already in love. But I mean, to be fair, there's no... You can't turn me off of a Moogle right now. Alright, so we are going to defeat enemies as we search for the airy. Again, we're looking for Nidhogg. We're looking for the big bad dragon dude. Which it makes me start to debate how bad he is, but whatever. I'm not going to argue with that. Not now, anyway. Oh dear. So yeah, we're fighting a lot of dragons. That's just how it's going right now. Now it's wait, no. Is that your name? Amphitheater in Waiting? No, it can't be. Yes, it is. Amphitheater in Waiting. Got it. Perfect. Bear with me 30 seconds. I believe my sound's on a little loud. My personal sound. This is blaring at my ears. Ah, much better. Much, much better. Now it doesn't feel like I'm screaming. Okay. Come on, Potato Patch. Let's go. I had to convince... This is a true story. I had to convince my husband to not name his chocobo. And I quote, Cluckerbutt. Cluckerbutt. That's where he was going with that. No. Absolutely not. Cluckerbutt. Come on now. And he totally disagreed with me. Super Importo. Yes, Arby. How can I help you? Hello, 6-foot turkey. Welcome back. We are looking for dragons. The worm's lair. Well, it's not that far down. Ooh, that would be bad. We're gonna go around. Yeah, let's not do the jumping in the holes. That's not a good idea. I mean, typically I would try it. It's all that matters. Okay, good to know, Arby. Good to know. Don't you worry. I am fully enjoying it. You want to see me I think it was last night or the night before, where I was fully into the Moogle land. All over that. Don't you worry. I'm having a ball. So there's definitely no concern there. Let's go see this next section. Oh, we got some big green dragons to kick some butt. So that's where we're at. We talked to the Elder Dragon. He's, what was hard to watch was how Ysaele's story changed so far. She really thought that maybe she was this goddess incarnate. And dude, he shit on her so bad. Prepare to cry? That's okay. I've got my mod here who's close to the Kleenexes, so we'll be fine. I should be standing in that like a good mage. I should not be standing in that like a good mage. Goodness. Oh my, yes. It is so fun. But yeah, so far, like, Ysaele's story was kind of hard. She really, like, believed that. And now she's kind of succumbing to the Azure Dragoons. I forget how to pronounce his name. I have to see it. Oh dear. I forgot Discord's still on. Oh wait, you guys can't see that. Never mind. Before my old setup, you would see it pop up. Now you don't, so it's alright. We're good. Never mind. Disregard. I said nothing. Okay. Istenian or Estienne or something like that. Yeah, he's a bit of a butt. He's a vengeful little butt, but he's a butt. And it's funny because I'm playing through the Dragoon questline. Estienne. Estienne. Oh, the War Chief is in the house. Yes, Windhelm, absolutely. War Chief is lost right now. Okay, I found the way. Estienne is how I would pronounce it in French, but I assume they have an English pronunciation for it. I assume. Estienne. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wait, shit, that was my dragons. Whoops! I was getting too excited into the chocobo. Fuck. Don't stand there. I got too excited in the chocobo song. I get what I deserve. Oh, I did? Neat. The dog's trying to say hi to me. Sorry. Actually, give me 1 second. Mommy's killing dragons. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the dog to say hi, so bear with me. Come here. Up, up. It's okay. Up. Hello. No kisses, though. This is Reinhardt the boxer. And he's gone. Shit! Estinian. Estinian. Estienne. I think I'm taking a nap. I don't know how much you guys see in a boxer, but you listen. Alright, we're gonna kick this dragon's butt, because he's being a butt. What a rude dragon, that's right. Thank you, Winterhelm. That's Mom's baby. That's spoiled, rotten, but we love him. Yeah, it was cool seeing him in the Dragoon questline where you're actually chasing him for taking the eye. And I'm like, oh wait, I know where this goes. It's kind of fun. I like that. I thought that was pretty neat, I admit. Bum bum ba da bum bum bum. Okay, okay. Moon-eyed Oogle. Moogle? There he is. There's my boy. Estinian. That's how it's pronounced. Estinian. I wonder if you know we'll say. Ooh, okay. That looks like a ball of bad.
Aye, that would be the airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye. his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
I did, Arby. Am I starting to figure stuff out? Slowly?
It seemed the death of his consort
Oh my
has
goodness.
put him on
Hold
guard.
on. This dog.
Mark
Stop it.
how
You
he
can't go
wards
there.
his lair with tempestuous winds.
Go see Dad. I'm sorry if you guys see some of my green screen coming down. No. Technical difficulties. Thanks to a large boxer. Stop it. What are you doing? Anyway, he's here. Oh, absolutely. It's that one. The second I walked into Kurthus, I was like, "Yep, that's all French." Same as here. Look, Alfino le Veilleur. Nope. I have no problem pronouncing the French names typically. Oh, big smile. Okay.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master
That's
Garland.
neat.
It will be just like the good old days, no?
That's right. We call on Sid. Hell yes. I'm here for the story. I'll take pants. I like pants. Oh, he's behind the screen again? Okay. The dog's going from in front and behind, taking it down on the way. God love him. Don't encourage him. Leave him there, please. My moderator's pet him. Good to know. I suggest we rendezvous at Saint Renette's Forum. See what I mean? That's neat. I like that. I like that they took that that look towards it too. With the different cultures and all that, I really do enjoy that. Okay, so let's go see. He's got his. That makes sense. I never played 11, so I can't speak on that, but that's what it was. He got his ball. That's why he was bouncing back and forth. He got his ball stuck. Just wants to play. Big old baby. Okay, so let's go see our boy Sid. But yeah, look, I mean, what the hell is of a name? Gondelimbo. AUD is very common for last names in French. Could you turn off my Google, please? I have a Google machine behind us and it decided I didn't want it to speak. City's sure to final question is where? Sir Aymerich's would be the obvious choice, but there's no guarantee. I have it. Count Edmond's youngest son prides himself in knowing all the Holy See's juiciest rumors. There you go. We like rumors. Big fan of rumors. Alright, go meet them at Fulton Manor. Which part of time? Oh, the story is, the story writing is very on level with Final Fantasy. I'm releasing a video tomorrow where I really go through like the biggest, because there's some catch-alls that you catch with Final Fantasy that you don't see in other games. Stuff like the twists and turns you can't predict. Very few games do it as good as Final Fantasy. And they'll twist and turn you 18 times before the end, and you're still not sure what happened, but oh my god, it happened. That's kind of how... I took the wrong one, didn't I? I did. I was supposed to go to the last... Am I at the last region? That one. There we go. Because World of Warcraft's writing is... and I mean this in the most loving way. I loved the game. I'm not saying it's negative. But I could predict probably 75%. And be on the right path. And I honestly found that the theory crafters did a better job of twists and turns, they thought. So, story-wise, it depends on what you like. I prefer Final Fantasy. Because the only thing you can predict about Final Fantasy is you can't predict it. sit back and just admit that. Because Ysayle thinking that she, like, again, we're just using quick examples. Ysayle thinking that she was one with the goddess that didn't exist, that she prayed into existence, says a lot. Again, we still don't know what happened to the Scions. All of them except 2. And the only reason why I know what I know 2 survive is because I seen them in the trailer for Shadowbringers. Because sometimes when you let it play, it'll, you know. It's the only reason why I know. I don't know anything other than that. And that's like because I oopsied and seen it. That's it. I found out and I freaked. I honestly freaked. And if you guys are here, let me just start with this and say, I'm being honest. If you guys are here and you're not caught up to the story where I'm at, there's gonna be some spoilers because we're playing through it, right? And I'm pretty open with talking about what's already happened in game. Asthenium. So, when I saved Ralbon and found out my girl is still alive, and it's funny because my husband's playing through it now, so I'm trying to not let him know. But I screamed, and he's like, "Why did you scream?" And I'm like, "I can't tell you. I can't." Like, twist and turn at every corner, no idea what's going on. There are days that, and I mean this is just for fun, there are days that I'm like, Final Fantasy doesn't even know what Final Fantasy's gonna write. But no, all the foreshadowing was there in quest number 1, and you missed it because they shoved it far down. Yeah. Some of it goes back that far. And you're just sitting there going, damn. Damn. Ah, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. Well, yeah, the dragons will fly right around it. That makes sense. Yeah. You would have to, Trooper. You would have to. There must be something we could do. Wait a minute. We need a smaller boat. It's time we gave our new toy of yours a proper field test. My husband freaked when he saw that it was Bigs and Wedges. He laughed so hard. I love that they're with Sid. You know what I mean? We laughed. Makes sense. You would have to plan expansions ahead because you would start writing the foreshadowing in. Ysayle's story with Shiva was pre-written. Ysayle's story, as much as we don't matter what you want to say about it, it's there. They planted that in A Realm Reborn. Oh, absolutely. There's so many at this point. Like, there's like little quest names. He's a little bit more versed in some of the older games. Like Final Fantasy IV is his favorite, which is why we're playing Dragoons. So he'll point out, be like, hey, Final Fantasy VI was mine, so I catch up on some of those a little bit better than he does. It's all the way to the other end, so that's Sky Steel Manufactory. That's it. It shows that, Arby. It really does. Oh my goodness, Winter. I bet it is stunning. It is beautiful. It is... You know, before playing it through... Oh, it wouldn't surprise me at all, Arby. Before this, if you would have said, hey, Peeps, would you make a second character? I'd be like, no. Absolutely not. You don't need it. But just to play through the story, I understand why people do. It's awesome. I liked that mythos. I liked that a lot. That was pretty cool. And it's the same little ones too, only prettier. Kind of brought it back. Oh, Endwalker's gonna play with our heart, isn't it? Look how cute she is.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Mana cut, that's so sweet. Oh shit!
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
The tiny Bronco?
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
Good to know, Cade. We're on.
They've
For
adapted the
those of you who
principles
don't
of
know,
corrupted crystal
we're
technology
gonna wait for him
and
to finish.
constructed a mechanism which converts
gonna destroy
ether
us
from its
emotionally. Yes, it's gonna
surroundings into
destroy us
elemental
emotionally.
wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution.
It is the most elegant solution from a most elegant man. Yes, I play on Sargatanas. The reason why I do is I made the character a year ago, in between Warcraft's new expansion and their downtime. And Sargatanas sounded like Sargeras. That's it. That's the only reason why what I got. It's not intelligent, but we did it.
I'm actually a little upset that
Yes,
I didn't think of
Morgan,
myself.
absolutely. Oh.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering.
Gotcha,
Meaning it may
okay.
be a while before this particular project takes off.
Oh, awesome. Glad you had a good time at D&D. I found one so far, and so far they're very good. They're what I was looking for. Oh, look, she's got a new dress. What's the matter, Tataru?
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about...
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us.
Oh no. So far so good. Like
You,
most
meanwhile,
first
should
companies and
concentrate on
guilds,
providing
you need to
Raban
put a
and
little bit of
Sultana
time, see how it
whatever
is, see if you make a connection, see if their vibe works for you. I always suggest to new players sit in on one of their like raid nights or something where you're actually in their activities, see how they speak to each other, see how they react to each other. That really gives you the idea if that's your people or not. Yes, Morgan. Oh, look at the determined face on my character. I love that. Okay, complete. I want to go see what's going on with my girl. Listen, the Sultana, like, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I fell in love with her, and I'm watching my husband fall in love with her, and it's a thing. I'm like, ooh, watch your heartstrings. General Raban may see. Oh, yes. He wants you, and by I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands. Alright, listen, I'm gone. Let's go. All the hugs. She's the sweetest. As you wish, Master Alfino. The Walking Sands. Okay. I love Nanamo. Nanamo and Tataru, what ended up happening is I had made like an elven character on another server. And then I stopped. I made a Lala right after meeting and getting to know them a little bit. I think she's like level 25 or something. Nothing like an extreme, but enough that I was like, yes, I need this in my life. I need a Lala. And that was it. That's how my Lala came to be. Tataru and the Sultana. So scary, but it's true. Western Thanalan. Man. Yes, they are. I remember last week using the words, you little shit, quite a bit. quite a bit. Hello, Asmodus. Yeah, no, we certainly used that word quite a few times last week. I wanted to pull the mustache hairs out of Lolorita so bad. And so oh my goodness. That's one of the fun things is that a lot of people are posting like their glam and their G poses in Discord. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I show my kids and my husband like, look at what you can do with this thing all the time. Love, love, love a lot of the glam. Like, this is gonna be a problem when I hit end game. I promise you it's gonna be a problem. I foresee an addiction. I can sense it. It's in my bones. Fashion is the real end game. I can see that, and I'm here for that. Same as crafting. I saw the crafting setup, and I'm like, we're gonna need some help. The true title of this game? What is the true title of this game? Look at you in armor.
No thanks are necessary, General.
I call him
I trust
my
your
other
recuperation
husband.
continues apace.
In
I cannot
armor.
complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
Fashion Fantasy 14, that makes sense.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
It looks at he's not
some good
dicking
fortune
around.
at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been
Okay. His voice change is probably the hardest one to handle. He's adorable.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a
Frontdale
curious substance
frontistery.
designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends
No.
some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, a bed.
Before
But
making
alive.
an attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it.
Yep.
The lady in waiting. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location.
That's right, we're gonna stop the bitch.
We
Absolutely.
shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light?
Aw, of course, Robot. Of course I'll help
Then I
you.
pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come,
Like I said, his voice, the rest of the voice actor changes were great change. Sid's was a big improvement. Rao Bond's the only one that I wish they would have kept the old one, because that's strong, tough. Like, it was quite, like, this is a good voice, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just what we saw, and it's great. Yugiri's gorgeous. Oh no, do they really? That stinks. Well, that makes sense. I keep forgetting it is Japanese base, and, you know. But yeah, the Rao Bonds is the only one that... Papa shot potatoes. I love that. Are we going straight to Ul'dah? No, we're going to Horizon. Because I'm not walking. No, ma'am. I am perfectly fine wasting my gil to not walk that. The only good potatoes. Alfino and several others are persistent. Okay, good to know. Well, Alfino's fits better, and I think it's the accent that really brought that to life. Best cat girl. Gotcha. Yashtola. Who I know, I think she survives. Her and Thancred. I use gil sparingly. That's very understandable. I will understand this once I reach end level, I am sure. Oh, I have the doggy laying next to me. I assume he's found his ball. He's very particular. Bum bum ba dum dum dum. Little chocobo. Okay. Okay. Let's go see Kiki Poo, which that's not a name I suggest. Oh, she's done with city life, is she? Good to know. I'll get her. Evil. Danielle. Oh, Danielle. There you go. She's here. She left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house. Also, might spend in guild for repairs. Early quest giver. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So she's got a house. Come here. We need my chocobo. Look. Barely leave her house, huh? Oh! Fancy seeing you here! Oh, they made the back door. Oh, okay. Say something sly.
You are Muriel, the Sultana's former lady in wait.
Oh. Busted, bitch.
I know no one of that name.
Oh.
General Alden.
Yeah. That look, it hit. This is why he's my other husband. Right there. Oh, there they come and they're so cute too. Open up in the name of the law. I love that.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
That's the look of somebody who is fucked. Fucked. Screwed. Done.
Mayhap it would be better coming.
Say what?
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
Yeah?
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade, a means to get his
Okay.
When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions.
I'm gonna pull your little fucking mustache out, so you better watch what your next words are, sir.
I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
That's right.
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Okay, keep talking. Again, like you're ahead. She's debatably
You
still
should
there.
know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
That's a swear word in this house.
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You little shit.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruited sworn to serve!
Yep, he did.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine.
Little shit. Like, he's not
Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
He just caught on.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
So he's still living in the past, stuck in the
Unlike
situation.
You, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other
Watch
things.
your words.
What
Fire
was it he always
3.
compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Oh, how we... Dude, you're playing with fire. And I'm surprised Raubon has not just one-swiped the shit out of you right now. So I'm just gonna click, and I'm gonna be surprised if Raubon doesn't murder the little shit. He deserves it.
Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather
Gotcha, Morgan. I
unruly.
see.
I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
You're asking us to trust you about that. I trust you with nothing. If you tell me the sky is blue, bitch, I'm gonna go check.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana
That's okay.
are alive.
Like,
We have
it's
one corpse
building that
and one
emotion. We
fugitive,
hate
and
him more for
preparations
talking,
have
and
been
they
made
do
to
it so
restore
well.
your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
Again, like, we were built up in that conversation to hate the little shit, and then he's like, hey, truce, peace. You see what I mean? Like, the writing is great. It
The
really...
hells we will!
See?
Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
My man.
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
To be fair, he just slipped on the blade. That's how I saw it. I don't know if you guys seen it any different, but he just slipped.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Absolutely, Asmodus. I'll blow them up. Oh, he's out of fighting stance.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
Like, I'm wondering what she's got going.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
Oh, she's still sleeping.
You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I mean, is that an option? Because we can hold you by the mustache as your hostage. Don't squish it.
I like
Worst
not your
morning breath
motives,
ever.
Lolorito.
Yes.
But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
He's right. I mean, he could have reported it to Leggy. That would have been the easiest, but hey. Fuck it. All these speeches are very important, and you can see the build of the speech. There's certain speech writing in there that was incredibly, like, the build up of how evil he is, the twist,
Aldin,
the Raubon accepting it.
Reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together...
I don't think he cares. I think it's more about her. They very much do. Absolutely, Morgan. I think he is, but in the real world sense of evil rather than video game evil. Exactly, RB. 100%. Is he greedy? Is he conniving? Is he a little shit? Absolutely. He's real world evil. He would be a head of a large corporation here. He'd be a head of Blizzard right now. Oops, that slipped. You see what I mean, though? Like, that stuff, I think, real world evil, not video game evil. Oh, exactly. He's got standards. Please let me go get her. We're gonna get the Dragoon one, because I'm a Dragoon. Oh, he does, because it benefits him. Oh. Yes! Activision executive. Oh my god. That's both shady and hilarious. Exactly, RB. 100%. It benefits them. Exactly. And just like our real world, there's very few people that are truly monstrous. It's not a thing. Most people have stuff like that. That's it, Morgan. You got her. It's gray done correctly. Because morally gray, there's a lot of morally gray in other video games, and it's something that's a little bit sometimes forced, where this isn't forced at all. This is really like, no, I'm doing it to help me, help you. I'm a mage. That makes so much sense. But yeah, it's exactly, it's real world evil. It's much. The subtle writing of this game is where it's key to me. But they're all... The fact that it's so subtle that, you know... Because that's real world. Oh no! Raubon losing his arm, like, broke me in half. That's so good. And that's good to hear that there might be more. Because that's what you like. That's what you want to root for them. But you kind of don't. And, oh, man. Punted across the field like a potato. Pocky stick. The Moogle is adorable. Oh, they dressed her in a nightgown. No, they dressed her... They thought she was dead. She's dressed as funeral wear. Oh... It looks like funeral wear. I have to admit it does. But I like that she's sleeping. Look. She's so sweet. My girl. Oh, Pocky, that hurts. It's hard. Come on, open your eyes, girl. Yes! Oh. She even looks tired.
Having the longest dream.
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in thunder.
Okay, we're gonna keep it
and
together.
The sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Oh, we're gonna keep it together. Right here, we're keeping it together. We're keeping it together. Whew. We're wearing a lot of mascara. We're keeping it together. We kept it together. Okay, we didn't cry. Yes! Right. It was close. Look at this smile.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
Yes. Yes, look at that.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hand. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her.
Thank you
And
for
we
the
shall tread
subscription. I
slowly,
appreciate that.
lest the nation
Whoever
be
subscribed, it'll
unsettled
pop
in
up
our
on the
wake.
screen here. Oh goodness, thank you again. I again appreciate it. Yeah, you didn't get your way.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized
Absolutely,
and fortunes
Morgan.
made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon it.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
Alfino, thank you, calling his little arse out.
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias, yes, well. 'Twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such
See, we
vessel.
knew they were still after something. We knew that seed was planted at the beginning, not for nothing. Or sorry, that in A Realm Reborn. That seed was planted in A Realm Reborn, that the bastards were coming back. And here we are. I assume we're at the midpoint of this expansion. I have no sweet clue. And
How
it's coming
close are
back.
they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
There you go. Big questions.
Its
Love
maiden
that.
flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
You didn't think this was important information?
My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
No worries, no stress. I'm just guessing by the climactic changes, and it's hard to tell because everything's climactic. Which is great. You want that in a game. Little bastard. He told us nothing. Look at that waddle. So cute.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed.
Drama, baby. You got it.
Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
There you go. And what's cool is that they mentioned this a couple times a little bit earlier. Yassail mentions it. Alfino is a boy. A kid.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves. Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my... As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably
Arby.
when the time
Absolutely.
comes, though I think it unlikely.
No, he's right. I mean, it's full of corruption. It's all over the place. It's either you needed a simple a large cleanup, or a complete disband. He's correct in that.
Conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
It's a great idea, but could very well be the lighter. Again, like everything's so climactic, so it's hard to tell.
Stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the braves to fall prey to corruption.
Just not as good as vetted as you thought they were. It's really not that hard. When you employ somebody, you only see the resume.
It is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause.
Yes, good job.
Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn.
And
the role
Sid's
of
working
Crystal
on
Brave
things.
Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
Oh, he's 14. He's like kid, like way kid. I knew he was young, but I didn't think like 14 young. That's a boy. That's puberty's still years away here. Like, boy. And yet he's commanding armies. So again, there's a lot to be said about his strength and. Well, thank you. Ooh, that's a big upgrade. I will take that. Okay, actually for 30 seconds here, we're just going to upgrade the gear. Oh, that's cute. I get excited for all the changes. Okay, what's next? At the Rising Stones. Okay, that's a fair statement. We want to know what happened, what's going on, what's still there. No word from Master Garland. I hope it's manufacturing. Okay, so he's working on it. We got other shit to do in the meantime. Yukiri, I assured her Grace make full recovery. Yes. My girl. One-armed or not, he is 10 times the man. I don't know what to compare him to, but 10 times. I believe your people have been keeping close watch of the Crystal Bays. How is it going in the Rising Stones? Oh, well, you'll be pleased to know 3rd Unit of Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they heard of Captain Ilberd's defeat. The only blue uniforms left to be seen are worn by the loyal soldiers. Isn't that nice? That some people did keep true. I would hire them on as guards or something. Oh, we'll get the doggy again. He's usually not so into like coming. He doesn't like the green screen at all. Usually he stays behind it. And well, thank you again for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Ninja. Oh, that Ninja's an awesome class. I love the idea of it. Just the the thought process behind it. That's because that's what rogues are. And to move into that, I like that nice transition. My dog's at it again. Bear with me. Stop it. Could you send the dog to your brother or your father? Thank you. And for those of you who don't know, my moderator is my daughter. So I'm just getting rid of the dog so he can stop playing with the green screen. And I'm not sure what he's up to, but he's being silly. Oh no, Arby, that's sad. I didn't know that. They bring to life your characters, and then to know that something's happening is so hard. Commander, you're alive! And War Chief! I knew you'd escape through. Aw, he was the nice guy who was trying to figure it all out. Paulette Ivory. That's awesome. I wronged you. My promises of glorious salvation were not but blood and betrayal. Y'all not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than we expected, but we still fought for freedom. I like that. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have steadfast God is what most regret that I must. That's enough. We've made up our mind, and we're having none of it. We've talked it all over. You can take our uniforms and strict our ranks, but you will be in no less company. Oh wow, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. That poor voice actress. That's the voice actor. My mod's like looking at it going, hey, is that a spoiler? No, that's what happened to the real life voice actor. Nope, leave it there. Crystal Bays may finish, but on the ideal company. Alright. So, Alfino. They're following, they're for it. Love that. I like her hair too. I wish I had thick hair to be able to put braids in it and stuff. After all what's happened, I do not know what to say. Look at him. Realizing he didn't fail. Oh, absolutely. No stress. She looked very quickly and saw like, wait, someone had died and kind of just jumped into it. Oh, he's crying. To say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception that proves the rule. This is beautiful. Do everything in my power to earn it. Got good people, Alfino. Ah. I must speak of future plans with the remaining babes. Any uncover missing scions. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Oh, so we're going back to Sid. Okay. Exactly, and so far, like, everyone's been very good about it. In other games, I've seen people try to spoil it, even as, like, trolling and stuff. The community with Final Fantasy XIV is on another level. I don't know how else to explain it, but another level is the bare minimum that I can find the words for. It's really incredible that there's... It shows a love for the game. In its purest form, that's what it is. It shows a love for the game. They love the story and they want you to experience it the way that they did. There's also the kindness given in games, in dungeons, duties. Generally speaking, it's a love for the game. How in the Selvin hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. I read your mind, Sid. A few minor adjustments and we'll have her ready to go. Da-da-dum. Fort Tall Manor. Ah, yes. Okay. We'll just go back to the stone. Even the music's good. Man, the music's good. The music's so good. That's the other thing. There are three things you cannot deny from a Final Fantasy game, no matter how hard you try. The story writing will leave you in loops, because you have no idea what's coming. It is visually stunning. It is beautiful music. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy because you keep telling me it gets better. No, peeps, it's coming. Don't you worry. And I'm sitting here going, but it's so good now. How does it get better? Come on, Estigne. I want us. Once I learn these. Okay, so he's in there. The story not only will you join MMO. Absolutely. That's incredible. It's so cool. The seat of the commander. Going places. Oh man, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Okay, where is this? Forgotten Night. Okay. Forgotten Night. Still not quite sure about Ishgard. Where to go and stuff. Oh man, you guys get me all excited for that game. It's not even funny. I can't wait. Yes, I'm gonna go speak to Sir Aymeric, absolutely. Baymeric, as they've called it in my Discord. Which I see that, absolutely. I'm more on the Sid style, and Robon, but Sir Aymeric is certainly Baymeric.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
He sounds right.
The moment has come then.
Alfino!
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
Oh, absolutely, Morgan. And that's something else that's spaced beautifully. Everything seems spaced beautifully.
A short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
It did. Yeah. And she's broken now.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr. That's the one I didn't want to put down because I couldn't spell it.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiamat, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
He's right. As much as we don't like to admit it to him, but he's right.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
No, they won't. You're gonna get slaughtered.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival?
Yes.
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source.
It is, so far. Absolutely, I have to admit. I've been playing it very slowly. And leveling a second job on the way up. So I've taken a little time for it to breathe, time to get back excited to it again, and it's been great so far, not gonna lie.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital.
That's very fair. Oh man, AR had such great moments. Fish on TV, you're loving it? Good to hear. I get that. No, it's what makes the game fun for you, right? There's a different definition of fun for everybody. There are some of us who want to watch everything, read all the quests, know what the areas are thinking, what they've been through, what these side characters want. I want all of that. There are some that want to get through the story. There are some that just want to kill things. Some people that just want to get to the end game and kill things. So it depends on all your definition of fun, but the story is really good, I have to admit. Really good. So far, I can't speak for
Should we
what's
fail,
coming.
and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him?
Got a point.
Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
Absolutely. Don't you worry, Pocky. As you guys will see, because I'm going to keep this streaming for a while. It's going to be slow. We're going to get there, but she's going to be slow. Fish on TV, it's okay. Tell you right now, it's okay. It's okay to be kind of lost right up until there. Because it all comes back full circle, and every little tidbit you may have missed comes. It's Final Fantasy. Every story bits they put together, tie a nice little bow on it, and surprise the poop out of you with it. It does get better, I assure you.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a citywide defense?
Same as me, Morgan.
I do not. and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Listen, stop treating him like a kid. He has ran an army. Look at the arm cross. I fucking love that.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
I like that he took that right away and he's like... He got it. Like, that's a child looking to an adult.
Well,
and
my
then
friend,
taking the adult's
would
advice
seem
and
I
turning
discouraged
it.
the last of the volunteers and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
This is my son. And that's it felt like a father. Exactly that, Pocky. Felt like a father saying, no, you ain't going to so-and-so's house. The only difference is Alphino was like, maybe it is a bad idea. Unlike most teenagers, I'd be like, the hell I ain't. Oh, absolutely. There certainly is filler. I have to admit that. There is. But I don't feel it too much. Like, the best filler so far was that Moogle place. That was great. It was so good. Into the airy. Let's go. We've tarried long enough. Let's call on Master Garland. Height line to adult elf. That's so funny. It is, absolutely. I tell my husband all the time, I'm only dick high. And he, you know, rolls his eyes because that's what he does. Oh no, fish absolutely. And like I said, that first bit is really like dry. But absolutely, as you get into Mordona and you keep at it, it's about to skyrocket. Yeah, I use that expression all the time with my husband. Yeah, I'm only dick high. Look how cool that looks. Process a few sleepless. Oh, Wedge. I had a Garland, Ironwork, guaranteed. Yeah. Because once you hit, it's coming. Like, Mordona is where it all kind of boops up together, and you're like, oh, oh. It goes on and on. Oh shit, okay, cutscene, let's go. Okay, so it's a dungeon. Understood. Okay, where's it? Here? The area. Alright, we are queuing up. I love being a small girl. I'm cute. This is the midpoint. Alright, man, it's been a good story right up until the midpoint, I admit. Okay, so what are we doing? Well, what I like to do while waiting is kill out some things that I need to do that I was working on. I'm working on the next rank up for the Flame Generals because I'm doing a lot of fucking face. A lot. Because I'm leveling with my husband and he's leveling with the MSQ and, you know. Dude. Oh, that's a wall. I am flying on a chocobo, a little chocobo, a chocobo with a bow. I love Gridania. Gridania was like in the first building you first reach, it blew my mind. To be perfectly honest, I was just in awe of its beauty. Raoban is why I chose the Immortal Flames. I won't lie to anybody. I won't sugarcoat it. I won't pretend. Raoban. I'm saying the curse of it be fallen, fanatic brethren, the forgotten code that governs our people, the glory comes with a warrior's death. Cool, cool, cool. The day after I witnessed the shameful act of my kin, the honor of the Amalaja is faded, paltry a thing, no longer driven by the righteous fortunes of battle. If these kidnappings, most with fury, why the victims often bear no arms at all, with triumph. I wish to have a house there. See, the housing, I'm not even sure. Very fair, trooper. Very fair. My husband picked the twin adder. He did, because he liked that. We are hunters, my brother and I, the fallen Amalja, who huddle the Zenrak, our prey. If you share my outrage, I bid you join in our kin war. No, I will not accept this aid from this... Okay. You claim to be one of the heroes of the felled Ifrit. I've cut down a dozen men who boasted. Dude, you're gonna get blowed up. Okay. Understood. I appreciate that, Arby. Better not stray in the path of arrows, adventurer. We have too many enemies to make haste of ammunition on puffed up heroes like you. I am the war chief of light. Calm down, lady. Forgive this interruption. I shall vouch for the authenticity of your claim. Only one who has faced and defeated Ifrit could have the scent that you do. Oh good, I stink. That's good. Past glories, however, will not impress my soldiers. Prove yourselves through your actions. Our foe are the Amalja and of Zanrak. Cool. Crafter is something I have like on the back end, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Sounds good. Okay, what do you got? That's right. I smell of dead Ifrit. Wonderful. Wonderful. Simple nomads who roam the vast lands. For long our people existed. The tradition of aging warriors to make pilgrimage to the holy land of Zanrak, and they were confronted with the specters of death. Oh, wonderful. But these craven whelps quaver before death's inevitability. They seek not to fortify their spirit, instead groveling before a deity. I have no other words to express my disgust in their manner of groveling. The subjugation of the meek by contemptuous, Jesus Christ, the language. Weaklings. The path to true greatness lies in conquering those greater than oneself. War leader. There's trouble. Flame fangs. Cool. Thank you very much for the sub. Welcome aboard. The warrior is named by Lunga. Though her form may be Makot, her soul harbors a raging blaze that matches any Amalja soldier. Ah, nice. Okay. Elgin Library. Oh my goodness, that would be so fun. You're gonna watch me blow stuff up. Absolutely. I don't know where to buy a house. That's a question that I've been starting to like ask myself. Where do I want to live? I mean, Ishgard is fun and beautiful, but I'm Canadian and hate the cold. Uldah's gorgeous, but sand. Gridania is beautiful. And Limsa is just a lot of water. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Oh, destination. Look at that little wall. The only reason why I have that pet out, or the minion out, is because it waddles. And I love that. I just like to watch it. Oh, outdoor swimming pool? There you go. I think... That's alright. Still has time to save up, right? Because I assume it'll be a while. Yeah, I made short work of this. Goodness, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. I'll have to hire a guard or two next time. Awesome. Gotcha. Nope. Man, I think you may have just sold me on Uldah. I really like Uldah. And I get to sit under the Sultana's reign. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. create a play to not gather knowledge. Oh my goodness! Zanrak. I like how they have their own little religion, their setup. It's well written out. You are no hatchling in battle. Well, no, I'm the War Chief of Light. So, elite warriors under the command of Humur Shaka. We wage war on the zealots of Zanrak. It's fallen Amalja build altars. Yeah, Rhinos rate the base. Naturally, they also draw the most iron brotherhood. It's our mission. Don't meddle. Okay, listen, I'm only here because this is the quest for the flame, the immortal flames. That's it. This is why I'm here. Okay. Beast tribe quests. I'm now neutral. Oh! Beast tribe. Quests are changed on the daily. Oh, we got dailies and rep. Neat. Good to know. Let's go to Little Da and see if I can level up my rank. That was neat. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's good little side stuff like this while waiting to go into the dungeon. Come on, Ul'dah. I love Ul'dah. Ul'dah is, to me, my favorite of the cities because it looks and feels like a big city. Like, I find it difficult. It's still quite difficult to follow through with. What do you mean the hunting? Huh. Supply, provisioning, expert delivery. How do I do the hunting? I want my next rank. There's a Grand Company hunting log. Let me go see. Oh, fuck it. The airy. H. I will check it out in a minute. They said they buy an apartment while they look for houses. I mean, in real life, that's how it works, but, you know. Stop with your cranky looks. We're all here to be friends. Peekaboo! I see you! Yeah, that's... Woo! Woo! "97 minutes queue." Well, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Oh, bitch. Okay, so that was the big guy. Got it. Okay, I'm in a free company. Oh, he's mad. We pissed him off. That's just what we needed. Not only are we fighting dragons, but you pissed it off. Oh, the winds. Okay. I thought maybe this thing was gonna crash and I was like, Sid, did me dirty. Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. It's okay though, it gives you a chance to do other stuff and, I don't know, work on other things while waiting. Pissed off like 1,000 years. He has been, but you know. Okay. So they're sprinting. It is pretty, I have to admit. We'll wait and see what else comes of it, but so far, pretty. That's right, baby. Oh, we're growing. Okay. So far, so good. We are in the airy for the first time, so I'm not quite sure how that's gonna go. Damn it. You guys saw that. I all moved out of the poop like a good mage. I am not your healer's worst nightmare. I mean, sometimes, but that's usually my fault. There we are. Bit of luck. Oh yeah, he's definitely angry. We definitely pissed him off. We definitely pissed him off. I mean, to me, it's not the thing that I would have suggested. It said, hey, you know what? We're going into this guy's lair. We're going to fight his kin. Pissing him off might not have been the brightest. Well, thank you, Matthew. I certainly appreciate it. It wasn't a very long wait, actually. It was pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, we pissed off the dragon before we even got there. Genius! Oh! Alright, there we are. We're in dragon chasing mode. Okay. Got my ley lines back. Ah! See, I don't even know what the correct rotation is. Which, by the way, if you guys ever have suggestions on how to play, I tend to listen to them because you guys are right. The chances of you guys being right and me being wrong are very high. Where, the only thing I don't like is spoilers. Just because, well, I like that. I like the story. I like to play through. Dragon's Heart, smack his kid! That's what we're doing too. Exactly. If there was any way, if we could have rolled a fucking nat 20 with our persuasion, no, he's not taking it now. Oh, this one looks angry. Can y'all give me a minute? Okay, so we're waiting a minute for the other DPS. That's nice. We should be okay. I love the art here. Okay, well thank you, Kelsiana. I appreciate it kindly. Okay, bear with me here. I need a Kleenex, please. Sorry, my daughter is my Mahad. Hey, Bard, Ninja, Gunbreaker, Red. Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you, Asmus. I'm playing on my, I say my other character, but it's not another character. I have a level 30 Lancer, or Dragoon. That's the other character I have. Character, it's not a character. PB, you're in the wrong game. It's not a character. Well, I play it as I think I do. I try to get it down, like, to understand. I know I'm still leveling, and there's still spells that are going to be added to the rotation. And I'm playing it as I think I should. If I get Tether, run to the statue, okay. The smaller bottle, please. Oh dear, no, 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 no. Oh no, do they? So far it's pretty self-explanatory. There's just a lot of stuff that you can read. Oh, a lot of the rotation stuff you can understand. Like this one, you set up for a free fire 3, so it makes sense that that's the goal for now, unless the rotation changes with expansions. We'll see. Fuck. I ate that with my face. My bad. I deserve that. ley lines. We're gonna get him. Yeah, no problem. We got him. Ah, it makes a lot of sense though. What do we get for loot? Pants that I don't need. Pass. And a bracelet of casting. Sure, pass. I don't know if I need that or not. Oh shit, we're going down. Okay. Oh. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would be a lot worse. Oh, exactly, and I'll Google it when I get closer, right? When I start getting higher in the levels where my DPS really matters, I'll look up the rotation. Okay. Alright, so first we pissed off the dragon, now we're killing its babies. Something tells me this wasn't the smartest move. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yep, exactly. And there's an instant cast in there. The aiming hat, if it drops. Okay. It looks really good. Very fair. There we go. Kicking some butt. Love that. Okay. So from what I've understood, there's a burn and a recruit phase. At least that's what it is right now. Again, I'm guessing based on how I read the spells. Oh. Ice 3, I don't even have it on my bars, I don't think. Blizzard 2. Yeah. Oops. There's Thunder 3. Oops. Like I said, we'll Google it later once we get a little bit further in. Alright. So here we're clearing the airy interior. Alright, one more. Man, these things blow up. Ouch. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my free fire starter. Damn it. Oh well. Ew! No. Piece of toilet paper. I asked my daughter for a Kleenex, okay? She brought... No. Now she's being an ass. Oh no. Yeah, almost nobody does. That's fair. Absolutely not. We don't even have the spell, half the spells for the correct rotation. We don't have, we're learning the classes as we go. We're learning the spells exist for the most part. Oh, we get a bomb. Now, there's a few things that you learn from raiding in general. Like, from other games, there's stuff you can bring into Final Fantasy. Don't stand in the poop. That's a solid, like, you know, I'm gonna help you with that. Do not stand in the poop. Poop's bad. Oops, I missed that one. Ads before boss, 9 times out of 10. Unless there's something absolutely exceptional about them, it's ads before boss. Usually, if there's a group of enemies, they either A, share a health pool, or B, have to be killed together. So, again, there's just a couple things. But typically dragons, if I remember correctly, you do not stand in front of the dragon, you do do not stand behind the dragon. You stand at its feet. There you go. Down. So at least that's a few rules that I've learned across the years. I, you know, played a little bit. I'll give you that. Excuse me. I'm the type of person whose nose runs just for existing. So do not think that I am sick. I am perfectly fine. It's just my nose running. Because it does that 24/7. Oh Jesus, that's a big dragon butt. Thank you. My daughter went and got me a drink. There we go, killing some dragons. Love it. I like that. Those little moments that it's dynamic like that brings to the story. It makes it feel like what you're doing is more epic than just a regular dungeon or a regular event. You know what I mean? Like, it brings something. Dramatically higher is the Canadian. That's very understandable. Yeah. My problem is I'm the type of person who nose runs every time I'm the slightest bit like cold, chilly. I'm the person who. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. Hello, Tonic. How are you? So yeah, I'm the person that like 10 months out of 12 my nose runs. And even then, I live in a city that doesn't really get hot, so it just runs in the summer too. So I've just given up for makeup here, because, you know, it's gonna come off anyway. Don't bother. Ooh, we got dragons, lots of them. So we pissed off the dad, we killed the kids. I don't think this is gonna go well for us. Oh my goodness, Cyanide, that's both awesome and terrible at the same time. It's good to see the game become popular and be so full, but the opposite is that I know they're having server issues. I don't believe in dinosaurs, I don't believe in wingless dragons, and of course winged dragon. I love that. That is the best. Big ad group ahead. Okay, awesome. Prime time traffic jam. Well, we're gonna hope that it stays that way, not just because of Blizzard. Like, if we disregard what Blizzard does, we want people to enjoy their time, right? Because that makes stuff more exciting for you guys, adds money into the pockets of people that are doing good things. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna blow shit up. Okay, we do some ley lines. My goodness, I bet. That's amazing and insane at the same time. AoE nuke time! Look at them all! Look at them all! So many! Here, you know what you need? Fire 3. That's so fun! Mary, I get that. I was certain in my decision, because I made the same decision, I admit. The only thing is that when I made the decision, I didn't know Blizzard would double down on treating employees like bullshit. And then Fran Townsend, that's just a... Holy shit, man. Oh. Both have been through it. Oh no. Okay. Oh man. He looks like he's been through it. That internal, you were right, that internal email was downright offensive, and everything she has said since, and the fact that Blizzard is supporting it, the fact they've doubled down, like, I just, it's... Oh no, no. Oh shit, okay, the balls are moving. Alright. I just absolutely... Okay, protect the NPC here. Good to know. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do to protect the NPC except blow the dragon up. I really did, and I'm not gonna lie, I was the person who wrongfully put too much love and too much of myself into the company. I really thought that all the bad stuff that Activision was just Activision. It's not Blizzard. Blizzard wouldn't do that. And they did. They were the worst of it. Oh, nope. Don't stand in poop. Ah, shit. I just dropped melee lines and then he fucks off on us. Oh, nope. We don't stand there. Ads. Okay, good, good. Keep going, keep going. Okay, we're doing good. So far, I have to agree. Asmodeus, very much. Oh, absolutely. Gearhead, I want to make that clear. When I said I was done and I couldn't take what was going on, that was it. I'm fine. It doesn't have to be forever, and it's not going to be forever, right? Assuming that they get their shit together. Assuming that they fire, convict all the people that did so wrong. Aha, see, I went into the bubble. I did what I was supposed to do. Figured it out. Yeah, if they make sweeping, and I mean sweeping changes, once the resolution of this thing has gone through, I'm not saying that I'll never ever go back, but it's gonna take a couple years for sure. They gotta clean their house, exactly. Da da dum da dum. And level up. Hell yes. Oh no. Oh, he's running away. That's not a defeat though. You can now accept the next job class. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, it wasn't a super negative thing. It's just I don't feel good playing it. Oh yes, I just couldn't believe that. I'm gonna pass. I don't know. Was a single target an AoE fire 2? I have no idea. Could very well be. Yeah, I'm not done forever, assuming that they clean house. This whole doubling down, this whole anything that Fran Town now says, I don't care if the sky is blue. It's no. I'm at that point now where I'm good for now. I'm solid for now. For a while. Oh! Is torturing the thing with it. You would use my own eye against me. Time hath done naught to dilute thy kind's depravity. I am not forgotten thee, Dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once. Oh, wait, you were claimed.
No worm!
For Sparta! Oops, wrong gate. Oh! No! When you think that he did that, like, his own eye against him, it's kind of... Again, we're talking morally gray. Morgan, that's fair. At worst, wait on it. Wait to see what they do. Wait to see what they think. Oh! To me, it could be years. And unless they make sweeping changes, it'll be years. Oh, it's sad. Like, am I wrong for feeling sad? My character even feels sad. Look at her. Destroy it.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
No, I didn't get to play Day of Dragons. Not at all. No matter how sad the situation is, his armor looks bad fucking ass. Like, badass. Like, what the hell badass? Exactly, Morgan, I get ya. They did. They reborn the realm. Is the relic armor. That's so cool. Thank you, Arby. I like those little tidbits. That's so neat. But it looks badass. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, the dead. Seen that face before.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
They ate them.
Aye.
Oh, well,
The
thank you,
worm is
Arby. I
broken
really
and my
appreciate
father
that.
is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world.
Right? Walking around with eyeballs in your hand.
Behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain.
No, I haven't, Serval.
We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair.
He
With
might
Nidhogg's
now.
eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and...
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond count. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need?
Okay.
How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining
Flavian.
doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
Okay. That armor looks so badass.
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
So what do we see? Is this like a future portrayal?
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose
Or
a king?
past? Not quite sure.
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Oh, okay. I get you. I understand.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldreth and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Okay.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade.
That's fair.
I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
And they walked away.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Durender, and Zemile. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
Could very well be, Michael. I haven't seen it, I have to admit.
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more. We must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making.
Okay. So that's how the houses now run Ishgard. That's interesting. And they are but the rich and wealthy, like most houses.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history. To the The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan.
Okay, we'll see how
In the midst
much.
of their journey, they came to a wide chasm where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Huldreth took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
It's the old dragons. It's the old dragons. He was missing an eye.
Every answer we unearth.
It's the old dragon's eye. Absolutely. That's exactly what that is. He was missing, unless Shiva took it, but Hrolsvarg probably gave it to him. I don't know if it was willingly.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
I wonder. I think that's how it is. I think that's how that went. So I did catch on he had one eye.
But we must first have words with Hreysvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm...
Mm-hmm. And I think we're gonna see that he has no eye. Mana cutter key. Yeah. We have fallen. None Hrolsvelgar remains to answer our questions. Back to the Zenith. Alright, let's go see. I'm telling you, I feel good about this. Speak to Ysayle. Oh man, I feel so bad for that one. This quest is sponsored by DreamWorks. That's so hilarious. It's not. It's not. That's so funny. A dragon that oh, I see what you did there. Well, they lie to protect their own. Well, we all lie to protect our new mount. Oh my goodness, Herbal, that's bad. do, 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 do. Okay. Man, oh man. Up. I want my chocobo to fly. I know I can't, but I want to. I need to know what happens. I need this cutscene. It's his eye. I think it's his eye. Could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. I want to know. Do, Ysayle. The Dragon Song War was all consumed your life, claimed your followers. 'Tis time you learned the truth, the whole truth. Sound the horn. Can you imagine being this dragon and be like, what the fuck do they want now? I was taking a nap, dreaming of like all kinds of things, maybe of cookies, and here I am again. Bitch. What did I tell you? I told you. He's missing an eye. I know. Impertinent normals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs are new. Ishgard being built on lies is so interesting. Hell, evil capitalists is literally stolen from... Yep. Absolutely. I was in the middle of my bath. Just when you called. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard, by the way.
I prized your eye from his head.
Ah, I called that. You've discovered my secret. Onto the blinded Nidhogg, I yielded 1/2 of my strength. Yes! I got that. Which is why he's old and hurting. And we gave it back. Without question. Here you go. That's not how eyeballs work though in real life, guys. Just, you know, FYI. Again. Okay. Oh shit. What else happened? What hath befallen thee? We are undone by covetous mortals. They take Raktakosker's eyes and glut their appetites on her essence. She is slain then. What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, brood brother? They have been untrustworthy. And his eyes gouged. Oh. Cost rescue her left eye and me my eyes. Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are my kin made bestial by their appetites. 'Twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our land. Surrender thee an eye to me and let them be penance. Oh, he asked for it. He didn't offer it. Okay. They bested me once. I was reckless. I need only but a single eye. The traitors of every child of mine. Yield me your strength, brood brother. And he gave it. And he gave it. My vengeance has begun. Yeah. Cross-contamination, you. I love that. Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past. So she has.
It was yours. Yours.
Would that Haldrath had dealt the worm a killing blow.
When my brood brother did appear for me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor. He might exact his revenge on the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
She's hurt. Like, she thought it was gonna be all good. The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin. The treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reasons. Go, mortals, take your unruly passions and leave this place. Brings you nothing but misery. That's fair. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Well, he still loves. Shows there is sign and good in him. Not much. He basically kept this shit going. The song begins. I'll pick up. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Hraesvelgr wreaked his own manner of vengeance. He's right. He's absolutely right.
'Twas my
He
life's
fueled it.
goal to slay Nidhogg. But I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
That's a common line you hear
I
a
will
lot.
not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
This is also true.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete.
What are we
short
missing?
a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other?
Good question.
Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. What? In the city? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return.
What? Someone's fighting?
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a full...
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Let us away, warrior of...
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Come along. We all want the same thing.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
That's a huge character move right there. He has learnt of his history. He understands what went on. He understands that he's not the vision of good that he thought he was. And he's accepting it. Oh, fuck. Stuff's going down here, too. The music's bad. Just want to, point that out.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence, but there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then.
You're right, RB. You're
Yes,
scaring
Your
me.
Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Little shit. Okay. Oh, stuff happens real fast. Go ahead. We know he's there. Yeah. Okay.
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Very fair, Pocky.
It
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Laha Breha. Suck a dick. Forta! Sorry, peeps. It's alright. That's right, head nod. Here's where it all ends? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're running, we're running.
There!
Pull yourself off.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for...
My lady!
She has come.
Mm-hmm. Put your swords away. Game over.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more. Aye, it is so. This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low.
We did.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace.
Mm-hmm.
But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead.
That speech is fantastic.
Let his hatred die with him,
She's
I say.
begging.
Let us sheathe our sword.
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it.
Yeah, it's pleading. She's begging with everyone.
Peace?
What was that? He wanted to fight?
Seize the witch!
No. No, ma'am.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
That's right. Okay, okay. Pull yourself up. That was rather too close. Okay, so this is actually a fantastic spot to end it for tonight because, listen, it's getting hot, it's getting heavy, there's a lot that's coming into it. So, we're going to save this. I'm probably going to play a little bit tomorrow. Not a whole lot. I know Wednesday I can't do any playing at all. So, either way, it's a good spot to end it for the night. This is a fantastic storyline. It gets good, heated, fantastic. It's getting good. So, anyway, thanks so much for coming along. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for everyone who's new. For those of you who don't know, I am here 4 to 5 pieces of content a week. So that's 3 streams, at least a video a week. Most of the time 2, and this week there will be 2. So, there you go. In the meantime, have a legendary night. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Bye.